Hello YouTube, and for people who aren't on YouTube also, I should have brought this to your attention, but I'm going to be showcasing my best deck in action through Dueling Book, and you'll see why. This is also the deck I brought to my locals. That also helped me leading to winning my championship, and throughout most of my duels, at least 85–90% of my duels with 60 card decks. It's a Danger, Orchest, Phantom Knight Scrap deck, as you can call it, based on what you're looking at. This deck is what I own in real life. Although what you see right now is on the simulator. I'm playing cards solely based on what I own in real life, and just to see as a result how to do based on the simulation and how it could help me in real life. And so far you could see there's a lot of progress with this deck. Usually people would play 40 cards, I'm playing 60 because I know how the deck itself works. And I also forget to mention that I'm playing Mekk-Knight. Although this deck is mainly a dark attribute deck because it limits the certain type of monsters that I can summon because of Orchest. Because I can only, when the moment I activate a Orchest effect that banishes itself from the grave, it locks me out and only allows me to summon dark attribute monsters. But you'll see how this deck progresses and you'll understand how much I could do with so much that is going on right now. If I want, I could fast forward, but I want to show you what my opponent could possibly be playing and the type of matchup I have. Even with the hardest matchups, this deck is able to make a comeback and can get over those difficult obstacles. Because the deck itself is one of the is a deck that is able to beat around your opponent, even if whether they have something really strong. And yeah, I argue with my opponent right now, but because I have to let him respond. And although yeah, it's annoying how slow he is, but it's he's reading what I'm playing, so he can ensure that I'm not cheating. He might have something that could prevent my monster from using its effect. Although there's so much to explain, like I mentioned, Yu-Gi-Oh is one of those games that not many people can play because you have to understand most of the game mechanic itself, how to learn from it, how to better from it, and what the type of deck that you can gear yourself towards of being able to compete with one of the more competitive players. Because if you simply just copy someone's deck, you don't know what you're doing, that's where it's going to cost you a lot of money, and you're going to struggle throughout your duels in real life. So with this simulator, helps with what goes on in real life and how you also teach yourself the game and what you want to do in order to become a better duelist. And yeah, my deck has a lot of consistency considering it's only, although it utilizes a bunch of cards, it's very big, but there's so much that I incorporate in my deck that makes it really consistent. And usually before I even use the Orchest effect, I always make sure to use my other monsters effect because not every one of my monsters are a dark attribute. And although it's going slow, if I want, I'll just fast forward it so you can understand. So you'll see the play. This is the combo I'm talking about, and my opponent's not arguing, so so much going on right now, jeez. And that's game. Hope you guys enjoy this duel. Like I said before, my first dueling book video and my screen recording. Eventually, I'll be able to make more content, and then hope you learn from this. Take this as my advice: is try and watch the videos that I make that are based on Yu-Gi-Oh, and maybe you can learn a thing or two. Besides, and then what I would suggest, not to net deck, but maybe look into some of my deck profiles, other people's deck profiles, whether that I post on, and then it can give you some ideas of how you become a bear. Just again, hope you enjoyed the video. Comment, like, and subscribe, and for sure I'll try to do more content, and there I may be around to continue to post later on. Thank you.